Hi there. So today we are going to discuss about user experience, right? So what user experience actually means in this video, we are going to cover that. So you might have seen thousands and thousands of YouTube videos on user experience, right? Like what it means and how it works and kind of thing, right? But believe me, in this video we are going to learn user experience design in a way which even a small kid can understand the basic concept of user experience design, right? So let's get into that. So what actually user experience design means, or what actually UX means? So user experience means the experience which user is having while interacting with any kind of physical or a digital product, right? The product can be anything, like product can be a vase or a tap or a mobile phone or anything, just anything can be product, and each and everything around me and you has its own user experience in a positive or a negative way. Even from a small thing like paperclip to a gigantic thing like cockpit of airplane, all has its own user experience, right? And what is the main job of user experience? To make that existing experience more better and better for user, right? So this is a basic role of user experience designer. So let me give you one small example of user experience design so you can understand the UX in a better way. So for example, I think you all have seen the kettle, right? The kettle in which we bring a tea or coffee for someone else or for us, right? So just think of that kettle's design. It's almost perfect, right? So it has a great user experience, right? But just have a look at this kettle which I am showing to you right now. What do you think if your kettle looks like that? Would you be enjoy that experience? Definitely not. Why? Because it fails three of the major UX laws, right? So according to the user experience design, there are three fundamental things which should be good to have a good user experience. So first one is product should be useful, right? Second one is product should be usable. And what is third one? Third one is product should be desirable, right? So these three are main fundamental things related to user experience, right? So if you have a look at first kettle, so what do you think? Is that kettle is useful? Definitely, because you can easily bring tea or coffee into that and you can serve it to anyone you want, right, in a easy way. So it is definitely useful. So let's have second test, like it is usable enough. Yeah, because it has insulating materials inside that, so your hand will not get burned out, right? So it is definitely usable also, right? And third one, it is desirable. Yes, of course, because user love this kind of kettles because it has pretty materials and it is also usable and it is also useful. So there are no issues about that. It has overall great user experience, right? So let's talk about second kettle which we have, right? So let's test this if it is a good user experience or not. So what do you think from this image? Is that useful? So I will say definitely not useful, because if you are going to serve your tea or coffee with this kettle, then the coffee or tea will be on your hand rather than other's cup. So it is definitely not useful. So let's check whether it is usable or not. So no, of course it is not usable also, right? And if the product is not useful or usable, so how can anyone desire about that? So it is not also desirable, right? So from this we can decide this kettle has worst UX ever, right? And if we talk about the second kettle, so it has a very good user experience. That's why we all are using this kind of kettle nowadays, right? So I think from this video you have clear idea of what is good user experience and what is bad user experience, and first and foremost what is user experience, right? So if you find this video a little bit helpful, so consider to like this video and subscribe to our channel, would be great, right? So till then, bye bye, take care, see ya soon.